go guys, Ollie the tea guru, and today I am going to be choosing my desert island tea. Interested to know what your desert island tea would be. Now you have to pick one tea. The way I'm going to go about this is I'm going to decide on my all-time favourites: white tea, black tea, oolong tea, raw tea and ripe tea. Once I've established those, I'm going to pick one, and it can only be one, of those teas to bring to me on a desert island to drink forever. It's going to be tough. So today, you know what I found, guys? Old school veteran guru, guys. I don't know if you can see this. I'll try and show you. This wrapper, you know this wrapper? So I don't think we have this on site anymore. I found it in the tea cupboard. It's an old offering. We don't have it on anymore. It's Iwoo raw. And I'm just going to brew some of this up. Let's have some more leaf. What is my favourite white tea? What's my favourite white tea? All right, go. My favourite white tea. Okay, right away, it's a toss-up between fresh, very good quality silver needle from Fooding. My 2006 aged white tea. Or the 2007 Summer Days, which is a wild bush Fooding. So the cool thing about silver needle, when it's fresh, and it does change over a couple of years, when it's fresh, it's got that sort of bright sort of cucumber taste. Very good. There's something to be said about Yunnan white tea as well. Now, I didn't try very good white tea from Yunnan for many years, until actually a couple of years ago. I tried some pretty good stuff, and you've only got to go up about, you've got to go up about, I don't know, say go between 10 and 15 pounds, 100 grams. I know that Yunnan are kicking out some lovely, robust white teas, very different from Fooding. But no, a fresh silver needle is very good. The 2006 aged white tea, the material is nothing special whatsoever. It's very deep, that massive berry note that comes through when you are pushing it very hot, and also when you're boiling it. Beautiful kind of berry note coming through. Now the 2007 Summer Days that I've got is similar in character, but the fruit note isn't. There is no fruit note. It's more sort of honey cereal, like honey nut loops. The good thing about the 2007 Summer Days is you've got some chi in there as well. So I have to pick my all-time favourite white tea ever. Flavour-wise, I think the 2007 Summer Days is more complex, but the 2006, and it's so popular, the 2006 aged white we've got, I prefer that flavour, but the 2007 Summer Days is a better tea. It's a better tea, it's better material, it's got more chi, complex flavour. I have to choose the 2006 aged white tea. There it is. My favourite all-time black tea. So, it's either a Fooding black tea. Fooding blacks are super good. They're kind of light, fruity. A Taiwanese black tea. A lot of them have this. A lot of the Taiwanese black tea is similar to similar to a Fooding in that it's kind of bright flavoured. It's got more sort of, it's got some clove going on. A Yunnan Assamica, ooh, robust, big. You can get a Gushu black tea. We got one, a Gushu black tea. Robust flavour, complex, extremely good tea. Or Taiwanese Sun Moon Lake Assam. It's a Taiwanese Sun Moon Lake Assam all day long. It's just a booming, booming black tea. Why the Sun Moon Lake Assam? Floral, that clove, that signature clove Taiwanese taste. No one else describes it as clove, just me. I don't know how else to describe it. Clove or pine wood. Sugar cane, so it's got that sort of sweetness behind it as well. But I'm having second thoughts. Like, would I get sick? Would I get sick of the Sun Moon Lake Assam if I had to drink it forever? Or if I had to only drink one black tea for the rest of my life, would I get sick of it? I don't know if I get sick of it, but I think when you need a Hongcha, you need like the big, deep, the depth. You need the depth of a Yunnan. I'm changing it, I'm flipping. So I'm gonna go for the Gushu Black we have in store. It's just, when you want a robust black tea, that's gonna hit the spot. So yeah, that one. Okay, so I've gone for the Gushu Black. I've gone for the 2006 aged white tea. Oolong. Oolong. So the best, one of the best oolongs I've ever tasted was when I was at Gondong Tea Market about 4 years ago. I went into a random store actually on the way back to my hotel room just after a long day of drinking different teas, and spoke to this lady. Well, my wife spoke to her because I can't speak Mandarin, and she brought out this beautiful danchong. Oh my word! It was stunning. The reason I didn't bring it into store is because it was just too expensive. If I had to sell it, if I were to sell it, I'd have to be asking like 50 quid for 100 grams, which I think is a little bit steep, but my gosh, this danchong was just on point. It was kind of fruity and soft and just amazing, absolutely amazing. I tried to push her down on price. She was like not having it at all. So I just had to savor the experience and go. I should have bought some, thinking I'm kind of kicking myself, being as that was the best danchong, certainly the best danchong I've ever experienced. So there's that danchong. Also, I mean, you know, the annoying thing and the amazing thing and the annoying thing about oolongs is there's such a wide spectrum. So, you know, you've got the fresh, angsty Taiwan Yin. You've got the complexity and strength of danchong. And you've got that robust, leathery roast of a good Da Hong Po Yancha. Oh, and I have to pick one. So that danchong I tried a few years back, great. The first ever Da Hong Po I had in store back in 2014 when we started the Tea Guru, mind blowing. It was complex, light roast, floral, and roasty. The roast was just expert. And back then in 2014, I was selling this Da Hong Po for £25, 100 grams. Really, the feedback I was getting was I was underpricing it. Truly, that was worth back then probably about £32.50, £35 for 100 grams. Now to get a Da Hong Po of that character, you're talking 50 quid, easy. It was just great. and it actually got better over the couple of years that I had it in store. So that was a boomer. What other ones? Well, look, Yunnan Sourcing does an amazing competition grade Taiguanyin. If you've never tried it before, give it a shot. I think it's like $13 for a small packet, like 7 grams. It's worth it. It really is. If you're a fan of the bright green flavour, it's just, I keep saying this about Taiguanyin, it's the taste of spring. It's just full-on green flavour. Of course, whatever wins the competition, Taiguanyin itself has so many characters. You know, it could be umami, it could be deep and seaweedy, it could be super fresh, it could be very sweet and floral. Which one's going to win the competition? I don't know. But the one I tried that year, which is about 4 years ago, super fresh, booming Taiguanyin. So there's that one as well. I have to pick one of these three, really. Oh, honestly, these decisions are so hard because I need to whittle them down. I'm even whittling down the oolongs is a tough one, let alone picking one out of all the teas that I like. I think because I would be itching for their robust flavour. I'm sorry, I'm a flavour slut. I'm an absolute flavour slut. It would be the 2014 Po that I had in store back in 2014. That's the one. Let's go for ripe. We'll keep raw to the end. Okay, so with ripe, my flavour slut tendencies are tickling again because Mung Hai, I believe, has the best flavour of the ripe pu'er tea world. Literally, they're so good at pushing out a flavoursome ripe tea. They're famous for it, of course. They famously set the bar for ripes. Could I pick a specific recipe? Yeah, I've always been a fan of the 7562 tea brick. I have for a long time. Puji Wei cake. I mean, there's so many to choose. But I'm gonna put my flag on the mountain of Fengqing F Series ripe. Now, when it comes out of the factory, the F Series ripe is okay, yeah, but give it 4 or 5 years of aging and it just transforms. It is so flavorful. So on the flavor side front, it's got to be the F Series Fengqing. I don't know if you guys are expecting that, but for me, I just love that tea. You've got Gushu ripe as well. Gushu ripe. Gushu ripe is pure. For example, the Iwoo Gushu ripe I have in stock. It's pure tasting, good material. Bit of chi going on in there as well. Single estate, so the flavour is it's not as complex, right, as the flavourful factory ripes out there. So I've got to ask myself a question: is between those two? Oh no, because there was the Hailang Hao As You Like. That was a really good cake. The Hailang Hao As You Like. Woohoo! Hailang Hao As You Like was a tea cake with material taken from many years and put together. Now, I can't exactly remember why I loved it, but that was a boomer. Hailang Hao As You Like. That one, I remember now, I was so into that cake. Yeah, but I think it's all gone now, or it is hideously expensive, one of the two. Hailang Hao As You Like. Now, I'm gonna recharge my kettle and we'll talk about raws. All right, infusion 3 on this slightly underwhelming 2013 Iwoo. It's okay. I just I've just got better stuff these days. But I cannot disguise the fact that I'm in love with Pu'er. So it's gonna be tough. Right. So I've been thinking about this the last night actually. All-time favourites. Well, look, I mean, if I'm gonna go down the flavour slut tendencies, it's got to be Bing Dao. Bing Dao Gushu. Oh my word. Oh my word. When I first tried that tea, I was in love on the first sip. You know what? When I first tasted the Bing Dao, it's as if I had discovered the holy grail of tea. You know, when you're on your tea journey, and you're trying lots and lots and lots of different teas. When I tasted the Bing Dao, I knew I found my heart, my home, my sacred holy grail of teas. Why? Bing Dao flavour is just beautiful. I mean, people love oolongs for their flavour, right? At least I do anyway. But Bing Dao offers you booming signature flavour alongside some chi and complexity that Pu'er offers. The Bing Dao is an extremely good tea. For the Lols is a mashup of stupidly high-end material from Iwoo, all slammed together, rested in Guangzhou for 4 years, and then pressed. Why? For the lols, you know. Why not just flipping do it? Yeah, and what I love about that one is it's aged. It's got that booming syrupy flavour. It's forceful, sweet, flavourful. The other question is, how would the Bing Dao age over the years on a desert island? Probably not very well. Let's not think about that, it's just too complicated. Okay, let's get one of them out of the way. Bing Dao. For the lols, I must forget you the Bing Dao. Now, up until I tasted Bing Dao, there was another tea that I tried from Yunnan sourcing. It was a 2002 Iwoo Dashu, yeah? So average leaves 80 years old, something like that. Stored in Kunming, so I had that dry storage, and I'm a big fan of dry storage or careful Gondong storage. I'm not a massive natural storage, Hong Kong natural storage fan. Not really. This 2002 Dashu, I tasted it 2017? So about 15 years old. Now, that tea was so strong. The chi just knocked you for six, well, knocked me for six. The chi was incredible. The flavour was complex. The aged taste was stunning. It was sweet. I carried this one on for 25 good infusions. Well, 20 good infusions, and the last 5 infusions were like 5-minute plus infusions. I had this tea going over 3 days. Back then, the price for one session was about £7. Now, I don't even know if it's available. Look on the Yunnan sourcing website, but if it is, the price of this cake is so high. But it was a booming tea. Booming in feeling, flavour. Very, very good. So, for the lols, I have to cast you aside. Bing Dao or the 2002 Iwoo I can't choose. I have to choose. I choose one. It's the 2000. It's a 2002 Dashu. 2002 Iwoo Dashu. Amazing cake. Now, I'm still struggling. I've got the white tea, the black tea, the oolong tea, the raw and the ripe. Okay, let's be honest now. Black tea, my forever tea, forever and ever. No. White tea, no. I mean, they're good. When you want to flip it around and stuff, you know, you can't just, man cannot live on pu'er alone. You know, you need to mix it up. So, white tea, no. Black tea, no. Oolong, that's a hard one, but I'll keep oolong for a second. Ripe, oolong, and raw, no. Ripe, gone. I have to choose between the 2014 top end Dahon Po or the 2002 Iwoo Dashu. It's no contest. I mean, I think you guys knew it was coming. The pinky speaks the truth. It is. I'm choosing raw pu'er as my desert island tea, and of all my favourite raw pu'ers, it has to be the 2002 Iwoo Dashu. So, so there it is, guys. I'd love to know what your favourite desert island tea will be. Well, hit me up in the comments, guys. It's a question that's going to make your mind struggle. As you see me, I'm struggling on camera. You know, I've got big love for the pu'er. Not everyone has, you know. Some people are oolong guys, some people are hongcha guys or white tea, whatever. This is me speaking here. But just roll this one out yourself and see what comes out. You might surprise yourself. Ollie the Tea Guru signing out. Happy cupping.